Hi, welcome back to my channel. Many thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure having your company. I'm going to make a junk journal. I'm using any kind of scraps that I can find in my craft room to do this with. I found this envelope that I'm going to use. I think this is going to be a nice big one. It's about 11 1/4 high, 14.5 inches long, so it's 7 1/4 front. Let's have a look. 7 1/4 front, 7 1/4 back. Lovely. And I found some wallpaper, old wallpaper I had. I wanted this one to put on my featured wall in my living room, but unfortunately the store that I got this sample from had closed down, so I was unable to get it. But I got another one that's really nice. Let's see if I can get this last bit done. Alright, I'm just trying to keep myself busy here because we had a loss in the family, a passing. Very sad times, but just trying to keep myself busy, because if I don't, I'm going to plunge into a dark place, a very dark place, and my crafting helps me so much. It really does. I'm just going to straighten out the top of this. It'd be so much easier to just keep all my stash in the pockets, and then when I'm ready to do my gluing, voila. It's not straight. That's a bit better. And then I'll just cut these. I don't like cutting it too near because I always think that I'm going to mess up the corners. I'm really looking forward to this messy old journal. The glue has got to hold. I think this is such fun, just making a mess and doing things, crafty things that you don't know the outcome. I mean, a lot of the time I think about my craft and exactly what I'm going to be doing, and then sometimes I don't bother with it. I just go with the flow. Sometimes that is just so nice to do that. Do it that way. Right, let's put some more here. Lovely. I'll just put the grey tape. This is just so easy to work with, it really is. Nice and spongy. It's lovely. It feels so nice. I've decided to finish using up the wallpaper. Might as well, because it's coming really handy. I'm just going to trim off the end here, neaten things up a bit. Not very good at cutting with scissors. But we'll get there. We will get there. I think that's fine. Not think, I know. I like that. I'm going to cover that. I'll cover that with glue. I'm going to use the PVA glue because the tacky glue is so messy. It's very good, but it's such a messy glue. Really got to get the corners and the ends. While I've left this to dry, I've made up some signatures, and what I've done is extended the 12 by 12. These papers are single-sided, which I'm glad for. The whole purpose of me doing the single-sided is that I didn't want them too thick, too quick. You know, as you build up your signatures with a double-sided paper, they're thick, and it would have just built up to be too big, too quick. Therefore, I doubled up. Well, the reason why I doubled up two 12 by 12s is that I needed to get this size for this book because it's big. So that's what I had to do. So I've cut that down to size, and I've got some here. I'll show you those in a little bit. So I'll show you how I doubled it up. I doubled it up, and then I will cut it down to this size. Even though I've got smaller papers as well, different sizes, so I don't mind that. I just wanted some bigger ones, if you get my point. If I just... There we go, so I'll get that cut down. My craft space is in a mess now because I've been busy with the papers. Let's see. Lovely. I'm glad I've got a chance to use up these papers. These were gifted to me by one of my subscribers quite a while back, and that was just so lovely. I'm only going to make one signature. I really want to get quite a few in there. Let's have a look and see. I just love the feel of this. It just feels so spongy and it's lovely. Really, that's fitting lovely. And let's see what I have so far. Bearing in mind I'm using up everything I have in my stash that I've had for a long time. So I may try and get in about 15. There's 11 here. I'm gonna look around for some more papers as well and see what I can find. I'm using some of this, the LOL Surprise. So cute, because I can colour these. I'm going to just cover inside at the top here, so when you could see the pattern paper instead of looking at the bubble wrap inside. Leaving this to dry. I found some more paper that I think I'm going to put, not think, but I know. I found this lovely paper. It's like ready bought tea stained, which would be nice to give the signatures some colour. That's going in as well. And also some line paper. This is old, it's going all yellow, brown. Cover is drying. I'm going to put the holes in, so I've marked up where my holes is going to be, and I'm going to put a little bit of washi tape just to hold it together, just to hold the paper, because I don't want it moving. I'll get my big needle out, the long one, very long one. I really need a long one. That's great. And I've got some of these lovely colours here, but I don't know if any of them will go. What do you think? Do you think I should put that one in? I mean, I'm making a nice colourful. I think I like this. I think this would look nice. This is still drying a little, but it's not going to affect. It's not going to affect the sewing in. Let's take that out. Okay, so It's the length of, I'll do 3, which is the length of the cover. There we go. This is embroidery thread. It's really strong. I got them from a charity shop, brand new. I think I've done a little haul on it, I think, on the little bits and pieces that I got. Come on, that's better. Let's do this. I think, right, so I'll start from the middle, go out, I'll leave that bit here. And I'll go in at the top. Through. Through the middle again. It's all loose, but don't worry about that. It'll tighten up when it's time to be tightened up. I don't want to be getting through this thread. Just making sure it hasn't got through yet. Through there. Through the bottom. That sounds rude. Through the bottom. Okay, I think we've done it. Done. We've done it. I'm leaving the string like this for the minute because I don't know what I want to do with it. But what I do want to do is this is how far I've got with my junk journal or my glue book, whatever I want to do with it. Remember, it's got the opening here where the envelope was open initially. So I'll put some pattern paper in there so it doesn't look too bad. I mean, if you look deep enough, you could still see the bubble wrap in there that's attached to the envelope. And I neatened up the edges by putting some lace here. So I've glued some lace on the ends here so it's nice and neat, so you don't see any more bubble wrap there. And I've also made a band for it. It's one of my hair bands that I got out my hair stash, and I sewed a little button on it with some faux diamantes, and I'm really pleased with that. Love it to bits, and I'm going to enjoy using it. I might use some charms, might put some beads on here where I've left the thread. I might just put some beads on here if I feel like it, I guess. So that's that. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell in order to receive notifications as to when I upload more videos.